My dear sisters and children, in today's gospel, we see that Jesus is speaking about signs that is sought by the people. So, what sign did Jesus say to them? The sign of Jonah. What happened to Jonah? Jonah was in 3 days in the womb of a whale or a fish. So, in here we see that Jesus, instead of telling the importance of what took place through the preaching of Jonah, Jesus is telling a great sign that had taken place in the life of Jonah, because it is beyond the nature to for a person to survive in the womb of a fish, because when a man is swallowed, we know that Ajgar, what does it do? It swallows the whole person, whether animal or birds or human beings. And once it is swallowed, what takes place? That person dies. But that did not take place. And that was a great sign. That was a miracle. Because it had taken place previously. Like that, there were so many miracles that had taken place in the past, but people here want some sign externally. God always did some signs, and sometimes even God, when people asked for some confirmation, like Abraham, Gideon, and even Mother Mary, signs were given. When Mother Mary asked how it would happen, God said to her, and the angel said to her, see, in your family, there is a woman, Elizabeth, who was called barren. Now she is 6 months pregnant. That is a sign revealed to her. Like that, Gideon, when he asked how it will possible, he asked to that there shall be snow on the grass, and there was snow on the grass as he wished. So like that, there were signs when to confirm certain things, signs were given. Even when King Ahaz did not ask for sign was given to him about the birth of Jesus was announced there. But here people asked for what purpose? To put Jesus into test, to tempt Jesus. And therefore only Jesus is not ready to answer or the request. Jesus was ready to reply to them. Often sometimes हम लोग भी अपने जीवन में कुछ चीज़ों को हमारी चाहत के अनुसार जब हम ईश्वर से मांगते हैं, ईश्वर हमको प्रदान नहीं करता है. ईश्वर कब प्रदान करेगा? जब हम किसके चाहत के अनुसार मांगने से? ईश्वर के चाहत के अनुसार. That is what we see in yesterday also we were asked to read that one. Read Matthew's Gospel chapter 26:39, where Jesus himself is not willing to do his will, but whose will he wants to do? The will of the Father. Please read 26:39.
Then Jesus said to them, this very night all of you will run away and leave me.
26:39. Going little further. Here. And prayed. If it is possible, let this cup pass away from me. Yet not what I want, but what you want. Okay, but some Bible will say it that not my will, but that your will be done. Thy will be done. So that is what we are supposed to do in our life. So for an example, when I was asked to come to Badgaon, because earlier my mindset was that I will never work again in the school because of the previous incidents. So, but when I asked God, you are asking me to do, how do I know that this is your will, God? God said to me, the response I received within me was, whatever hurts you, whatever you will struggle to do, whatever displeases you are my will. Whatever you want to do according to your will, that is not my will. That's what. So God's will often will go against our will. And if we seek external signs, God will never provide external signs. God will provide only internal sign and internal grace to face the things, to come out of the problems. And therefore, here Jesus is presenting himself as Jonah, who as Jonah was in the fish for 3 days, he will be there on the earth, in the womb of the earth, and he will rise again. And he's telling two things here. He's greater than whom? Greater than Solomon and greater than Jonah. And therefore, let us expect Jesus to do greater things, not externally, but internally within ourselves. Amen.